AFTV. Dan, perfect way to bounce back after what happened last week at Anfield. Everybody would have come here expecting us to win it. They made it very tough for us in that first half, didn't they?
Yeah, it was a poor first half, if I'm honest with you. I was really concerned in the first half about the lack of attacking play and our lack of creativity. And although Martin Ødegaard has a good engine and does kind of a lot of work, I don't actually think that he's found many of our players. I'd like to see him find his teammates a lot more. Throughout the game, I thought that as well in the second half. Second half was a hell of a lot better. Absolutely brilliant second half. To come out like that, see more fight in the team, if I'm honest with you, in the second half. And a lot more drive going forward. Brilliant goal from Bukayo Saka. Great link-up play from Tavares. And I think two of the best players, to be honest, were probably Tomiyasu and Tavares, if I'm honest with you. And I give my man of the match to Tomiyasu because I think clean sheet and a
great assist by him as well.
Assist as well. Yeah. That was class. And that brings me on nicely to Martinelli. You know, I'm so pleased for Martinelli. That could be my title. I'm so pleased for Martinelli because I've been crying out for more game time for this guy. And when he has been given the chance that everyone's saying he's been given, he hasn't really been taking it. You know, I see him in the Leeds game here. It wasn't really impressive. Him and Pepe were quite disappointing. And actually, when he came on today, I thought, right, you've got 25 minutes there to prove why you should be in this team. And I thought he was excellent. And I think now if Saka's got a knock in this next game, then Martinelli comes in for me because it was really interesting for me to see Martinelli come on instead of Pepe in that position. I think it's worrying. I think it's worrying for Pepe. I think maybe he could be off in the summer. It looks to have made his mind up now that Martinelli's ahead of him. And when he came on, there was a lot of running from Martinelli. And what I loved was his movement. It wasn't just hug the right-hand side, which a lot of people say Pepe does. He actually was coming into the middle more like a striker, a second striker. And I think that was really impressive for me looking at Martinelli. But Nuno Tavares, he's got a big decision now, Mikel Arteta.
Well, let me throw the decision over onto you. Big game, Man United away, Old Trafford. Nuno or Kieran Tierney?
I'm unpopular opinion, but I'm going to go KT. The reason I'm going to go for Kieran Tierney...
I know if it's an unpopular opinion, because I think most of the people around here were saying Tierney, but Nuno's on form.
He's on fire, not just form. I think he's absolutely brilliant
so
today.
Why are you dropping him then?
The reason I'm dropping him is because I saw last week, and I think last week's inexperience did let him down. Now, we are in a little bit of difference because Mo Salah is one of the best players in the world, not just in the league.
Yeah, we have a Ronaldo.
And they've got a Ronaldo or a Sancho. You know, everyone forgets Sancho. Rangnick coming in now is going to lift some of these players. Sancho, Ronaldo, Rashford, Greenwood. It's going to be difficult for him. And I think that although Nuno Tavares is okay at defence, Kieran Tierney is a better defender. And he does bring us an attacking threat as well, Kieran Tierney, that people forget about. So Nuno Tavares might have a place on the left wing for Arsenal in the future, in my opinion, because he looks like a Adama Traore figure. You know, he's a real beast and an engine moving forward. So I think that although Kieran Tierney I would go with, that's not to say that Nuno Tavares doesn't deserve it. And if he does get the nod, which, let's be honest, Mikel Arteta may stick with him, I don't think people can be too disappointed with that.
And can we beat him?
We can beat Man United because I've seen Man United play and they are dire at the back. Yeah, they've spent hundreds and thousands and millions of pounds on their back line, which is poor. De Gea's got a mistake in him. Wan-Bissaka I've never rated. Luke Shaw and Maguire have got hangover from the Euros, and it doesn't really matter who else plays next to them at the back. They've definitely got mistakes in them. So for me, it's all about how we can keep their forwards quiet. But the more worrying thing for me is how we can get our attack right. Because although Newcastle today, we've managed to do it in the second half, they were poor. Man United are not going to be as poor as Newcastle. So it is going to be difficult. I will say they've made a fantastic appointment, Man United. That is a really good signing for them manager-wise. And I feel they're favourites now for the top four just by getting somebody in that's better and an upgrade on Ollie. So although I think we're fighting for top four with West Ham and Man United, I think they're probably favourites. The best thing to do is to answer that is go and beat them at Old Trafford. So that's what I'm looking to do.